day and welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Armin's Tile Life. In today's video, we are attempting to get our conveyor going here. I think I got all the right attachments and stuff that we need to get it all going here. Let's show you guys what we got going on though first. All right, so got you guys turned around here. We were just outside getting this thing measured up. As you guys just saw, we used our Lasgu laser level, the 3D or the 360 laser level. This thing, I think, we're going to get our conveyor a bit more straighter than we had last time. I used just our last piece here to kind of measure out roughly the distance that we had on this side for our upper part of the conveyor, and it was off a little bit. So we got our laser. I thought it would be a good little job for it. So we got it set up on the, well, I'll show you guys. As you guys saw though, it was all nicely set up. We were all nicely straight with the top and the bottom rollers. So I think that might have been an issue with this. Although we did get quite a few years out of this guy, just the way it was running. But we're gonna get this cut down to the right size. We had to go get ourselves, well, we were gonna get ourselves a couple of these guys. That was our original plan. These are the 3/8, I think. We need a 1-inch for this new stuff. So we had to go find ourselves a 1-inch stuff. Unfortunately, we couldn't find one exactly like these guys. So we got these 4-post ones, which should work just completely fine. Get that taken out. Pretty much, they are a little bit longer in length, but I think they will fit just perfectly fine. It's just we're gonna be bolting on the 2 instead of the 4. These guys are gonna be hanging off the edges a little bit, which shouldn't be an issue. If they are, we will trim them up and maybe just do a little tack weld. We will see how it goes though, but I'm pretty sure they'll fit onto our bracket, which is just outside. I'm gonna have to bring it back in. I was just pounding on it a little bit because they were pretty bent, and had to get them both nicely straight. As straight as possible at least. So we're gonna get those brought in here, get those turner things, whatnot, attached on, and get our top roller all set up. We did get some measurements on our conveyor. We just took off a little section, and pretty much we're gonna have to cut on each side. This side's gonna have, I think it's 3 teeth, or 2 teeth on this side, 3 teeth on this side. 1, 2, 3. So it's a little bit longer. The original setup was a little bit off center, you can say, but we're gonna make this thing work here. We got it all stretched out here. We're gonna have to get the teeth cut. Unfortunately, our grinders have all given out. We had this guy who just, it sounds very, very sickly. I'm gonna plug you in here quickly and show you guys. I should have just returned this guy because it is on warranty, but I was trying to get everything done up yesterday, and this is the first thing that came up. Yeah, it don't sound too good. That's what you get when you buy these little cheap, this is a Princess Auto special. We got ourselves another Princess Auto special, but if we burn this guy out, we kept our receipt so we can take him back and go get ourselves a new one after this job if we burn it out. Hopefully we don't though. But let's get going on this little project here, guys. All right, so we were able to bring in our bracket here, and like I said, we just had to get this kind of straightened out. One piece was bent in and the other one was bent out that way, just from when we snapped off the old one right there. It pretty much twisted it all up, and then yeah, this thing took a bit of a beating. But we're gonna, like I said, get these straight, guys, mounted up here before I break it. Looks like there'll be just enough room there, as you hopefully you guys can see that. Boom and boom. Not the best angle there, but turn you guys around here. Well, we should be able to fit in there. We just make it on each side. Well, hopefully she sits in there nicely and we don't have to move it up or down. Otherwise, might have to do a little cut in right here. Otherwise, I'm not too sure. Hopefully we got enough room for that sprocket to spin in here, because the other one we were able to move up and down to kind of do a like bit of a tension on it. You had some room to play with it. I'm not too sure. It kind of looked like it was maybe set right around there. We will see though. Let's get this thing put on here though and see where we sit. Well, that fits on there nicely. I think we're going to have to get our bar cut and put this all in as one piece. Otherwise, I think we're going to have troubles getting this guy jammed in there and put in there. But we're going to get this thing probably cut up here next. Put this all into this piece all as one. Alright, now the final thing. Hopefully this thing fits now. And we got the pieces all cut right. This guy's going to be going on this side. We're going to get that guy on that side. We might be able to just flip them over. The next one out here. And it looks like we're gonna fit. She looks a bit off, but we will see when we get it all put onto our processor there. I'm missing a bolt here or two. Here's another one. And there we go. We got our piece all installed up in here. We are using our Lasgoo 360 laser level. We got the one line up on our wheel up here. Nice steady line. And then as it comes down here, this should be the way the chain goes on here. So in all aspects, she's hitting on the down one on here. So she should line up nicely once we get our chain put on. It looks weird up here just because it's so far over this way and we've got such big room over here. But like I said, when we had our old one on there, I think it was just, we were just off putting it on, judging by the bottom there. But got good use out of this little laser level here for this little job for sure. Hopefully it's straight and that all works out, because that top messes with me a little bit. I guess we'll probably take this back into the shop. We still need to get the one bolt on this side. I can't find it anywhere around here. try to go through our bolt drawer. Might have to pick one up just for that guy there. Oh, look at this. Pop that out. Got a little bit of weight to it now. All right, so that is a lot of grinding that we had to get done there. It is, we got 3 more links we got to get done. We went through about, I don't know, almost, I think it was almost 3 cutting discs just to get all these guys done up here. I think we went a little overkill. We might have done a little more than we need to do, but that's okay. Turn around though, I'll show you guys. So we got all those guys done up here. Quite a few of them, and like I said, we just got our 3 left here to do. We got that all finished up, and pretty much once we get these last 3 done here, we'll go outside and see if she all hooks up nicely. We got them all pre-measured out. We're gonna have 2 little spikes on this side, 3 on this side, and I think she will fit, hopefully. We're gonna see if we might have to chop a little bit more down, but I think she's gonna be able to turn throughout the conveyor there nice and smooth. It's mostly the bottom there, it's kind of closed off. As long as it kind of gets through there, we're gonna be good. The top end, since it's as you guys can see, it's wide open on the top there, it's gonna float through nicely. We probably could have had the full things on that. It's just the bottom area is where we're gonna have the bit of a difficulty, make sure that stuff, the chain comes up and through and not get caught up there, because that's going to be a bit of a headache and a half to deal with. But we're almost done this. Let's get a couple more cuts done here, and let's go try this on. And there we go. We got ourselves a working conveyor again. We have to do probably a little trimming. I know the lighting in here is horrible right now, but as you guys see in the video, we got to do a little trimming at the very bottom here. Otherwise, she's running pretty good. It was pretty easy getting this upper piece set up here. Pretty much everything. We just had to buy these 1-inch bearing roller things. I'm not too sure exact name on these things, but the original ones were 3/8. These are 1-inch for this, at least the new shaft that they include with this chain that you buy. I think this is going to be a kit that they're going to be offering to anyone for their online use. I kind of might have to bend just this little piece down right here. I notice it's just touching a little bit, although a cord or 2 through, it might just wear that right down itself. We will see what we're going to do right there, but I'm excited to run this thing, get some wood on here. She's going to be flinging it off, no problem, and I don't have to worry about all my teeth breaking off no more. Definitely a good little investment. I'm not too sure exactly the price range that they're going to be putting these things up for on their website, but I think they're going to be going up pretty soon for anyone that wants to upgrade their conveyor, or even if you have not exactly a range road, but any kind of making any kind of conveyor. They got this roller chain, something that you can get at your Harbor Freight or Princess Auto for the parts. Can custom make these things into quite a bit, and you get a lot more than what this conveyor calls for. Back just into the shed there, show you guys kind of what we have left over from our kit that we did buy from Range Road there. All right, so now that we're back in our shed here, show you guys kind of what we got left over here from our kit. And we got, I'm gonna get this actually pulled down here. 2 seconds, guys. All right, so we got everything laid out here. We got probably roughly good 12 feet worth of this chain conveyor still. So if anyone is doing a project and their conveyor is going to be bigger than the ones that are typically on the Range Road processors, you're going to have extra for play. Or if you're going to just be throwing this on your Range Road, you're going to have extra just in case you do start breaking things in the future. We still got our one gear bearing on our shaft. This was supposed to go into the bottom area, although we still have our original one on there. So we're just going to keep this as a side guy, just in case down the road it breaks. We got one newer one at the top. Lower one is a used one, so it's probably going to be maybe time that it's eventually going to possibly break. But definitely a good big recommend for anyone that has a Range Road to switch over to this conveyor set. Price is not too bad. It's going to be about double the price of this shit. This is the original conveyor that comes on these units. And, well, this is this is the upgraded conveyor. It's got these rubber paddles kind of already into it. The original ones had little metal paddles, but these belts, they break. They break very easily. To get them stitched up, you're going to have to buy a whole stitching machine and then stitch them up yourself. Otherwise, to buy a new one of these belts, it's roughly about $180. At least it was roughly a couple years ago when I was running this thing. So $180 to replace these things to get a new belt. Or at least for the farm shops, they usually charge about $60 to get them stitched back up to keep them repaired. But any chunks of wood that gets jammed up on these things are going to break pretty easily. At least I found in the past. Hence why we switched over to our chain conveyor with just little teeth welded on here. And now we've got an actual conveyor with some actual nice little nice paddles on there. He's running pretty good. Like I said, we got to do a little bit of customization at the bottom there. But I'm excited. I don't know if we're going to be running it much more this year, just because I kind of got to put away into the garage. I don't want to be running it too much throughout the winter time. We've done that in the past, running it through minus 30 weather, and it's just not good to be running equipment into that like that. Hard on the units, of course. So we're going to try to, throughout the cold months, just gather up wood as much as we can. Once it starts to thaw out again, we're going to pull that unit out, and we're going to have an awesome conveyor. I might throw a couple chunks of wood through it while it's in the garage just to make a couple bags and to test out the conveyor, of course, because I want to see this thing going. Not in this video, you guys kind of seen it running. She's running pretty smoothly. We'll put some wood on her later on. But I just want to show you guys that little bit of the conveyor setup. Excited that Range Road finally got on board and brought in these little conversion kits for anyone that else wants to upgrade their conveyor. Or like I said, if you got any other conveyor system you want going, we had there's hay conveyors, and then you can always add one of these trains to it. Many different options for conveyors that you can custom make, or if you want to just upgrade your own. But definitely cool little system. These are probably going to be going on their website, I imagine, pretty soon here. But like I said, just want to show you guys that. Thanks for tuning into Arms High Life. We are super busy with doing tree jobs, hence the lack on videos kind of here. We will get to you guys. We'll talk to you guys again though later on this week. Thanks for tuning into Arms High Life. Bye guys.